Hello, Internet. So yeah, TKKN December 2015, a bit late, halfway through the month. Oh, like one day over halfway, whatever. It's cool, it's whatever, it doesn't mean anything. As long as I get them out, in a timely manner, which is once a month. So there you go. On schedule, bit late. It happens. So yeah, what we got going on here? So it's like, okay, so, uh, stuff I'm working on for the channel, any changes or whatever, and then stuff I've been playing. See, I opened up the wrong Word file on my computer, so I have the wrong thing out right now. Because I'm like, wait, that's not that. That's something else. Yeah, videos I'm working on, changing to the channel, and then anything else. Videos I'm working on. Okay, so almost time to take a break in Destiny. The final Iron Banner is going to be next month, which sucks. It's the 29th technically, but it's whatever. It's going to like run so long that it's going to go into next year. So originally January. Well, I'm still gonna do this because like I will just play a ton of Iron Banner and get to rank 5 therapy, so it's whatever. But then I'll just take a break from Destiny because I'm not over it. I just want to take a break from the game because I've played it too much, and there's all these other games I want to be playing and I can't be playing because I can't play more than one game at a time. That's not how that works. So it's yeah, I don't know. It's yeah, Destiny, man, it really yeah, the grind. It's like I thought it would like break me, but it hasn't broken me. So whatever. Cause usually that's like yeah, like last year it's like it got to a point where it's just like trying to get the boots. I didn't get the boots, and then the Dark Below came out, and I got like the light level gear that was like getting me higher that way. But then this one, it the thing is like I think I realized in year two is like you don't really need to hit. I mean, the level cap and the light level cap are two different things, and you don't need to be at the light level cap. So it's like all my characters, they're in the like 316, 317, 315 range, and they're all just fine. For like I can do the like high end PvP or PvE stuff and like no problem. So you don't need to be 320. It's like in PvP you have like a bit of an advantage just because of like the light level difference of like the damage output and that you take. So it's like that helps there, but PvE, once you get to a certain point, it's not really, it's not super important. And then like if your raid team is good enough, like my raid team is awesome, you don't really, or like once you get to that point where you just run through it so many times and you got your routine down, you're good to go. It's like whatever. It's a well-oiled machine doing stuff. So it's like that's that. I'll still play it on like Tuesdays and stream it, but besides that, I think I'll be cutting back on Destiny. Wednesdays, it's like I'm trying to think what I want to do on Wednesdays because like I could still do all my PvP stuff in Destiny, but I think I'm just gonna like not do that too because I'd rather be doing other stuff. So the less time played in Destiny, the better, because I've been getting crap for like nightfall drops, so it's like I don't need to do that anymore. I mean, it's cool when I get something awesome, but it's super rare now. So yeah, it's like I get more awesome stuff in the raid than I do in the nightfalls. So nightfall gear is complete garbage right now. So it's like I'm not even gonna bother with that until they change it. Then like the weekly stuff, it's like I don't need legendary marks because you get them. I mean, you get so many legendary marks from dismantling things now. When you get like legendaries you don't need, they add up. So it's like over time you'll have them anyway. And I'm done doing like the dailies because it's just more legendary marks. And I've got all the new exotic guns I think, except for I didn't get wow, I'm forgetting Mighty Multi-Tool. That's the only one I didn't get because I wanted to like have a higher chance to get like a drop at 310 if it's the only one I didn't have of all the new ones. So I didn't get it out of the blueprint machine, but all the other ones I either got or I got as a drop. So there's that. And then the armor, it's like I'm running the same builds I've been running, and then like I can run some year 1 builds because they brought some year 1 armor back, like Armentarium and the Ecliphage's Symbiote and Ram, so that's cool. So I got some like whatever I was running in year 1 that they brought back, I'll always go back and get that. And then if I have armor in my vault to like infuse up, I will do that. And it's funny because like when they patched all the new stuff in, I had just got done dismantling a ton of crap because my vault was full and getting full, and I was like, dude, I need space. And then there's like new exotics and I have nothing to infuse them with, but it's whatever, because if you run the raid enough times, you're bound to get so much infusion material because it's stuff you don't need, but it's highlight level, so it's like, oh, I'll just infuse this. So there you go. So problem solved. And here I am talking about Destiny for 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, but that's pretty much that. Just like challenge mode, streaming that every week when we're raiding. I think that's pretty much it as far as Destiny goes. Because Trials I've been playing, but I stopped streaming it just because my connection. I wanted to have like a better connection as far as like bandwidth and like no lag. So I stopped streaming it because I'd be like yellow barring and red barring sometimes, and it's like, I don't want to get reported and like have my accounts suspended or something from like the Crucible. So it's like, okay, I'll just not stream it and then just record whenever I get to the lighthouse or whatever, which I did with my Warlock a couple weeks ago. So yeah, lighthouse drop or not drop, lighthouse drought. It's like, I can't get there like on a consistent basis week after week. I can get 5 wins like easy every week, but 7 wins is like 9 wins is like we can go flawless. It's just if I had the time and I could just play all day with on trials, like it would happen. But yeah, it's like Friday through Monday. And that's the days I'm working, so it's like a terrible time for me. So I just basically go on LFG and then say I want to play and get bounties done and not get wins because I don't want to get into teams that are. So I'll just like play like casual groups to get like 5 wins or get the bounties done, and that's basically what I've been doing in trials. And if we get 5 wins, cool, which is most of the time because it's pretty easy to get to 5 wins. But once you get to like 7 and up, dude, those are like really awesome teams that you're playing since it's match made based on the wins. So it's like 7 wins, have fun with that, because from there on it's just ugh. Depending on what the map is and everything and the weapon loadouts people are using, and they brought back No Land Beyond, and that came back in the last map, and man, I was getting wrecked by that. Like I got wrecked by that. Plan C was back. Some people were using that. Some people were pretty good with that gun. That was pretty cool to see people like use other stuff than like effing Hawksaw and Irene with Luck in the Chamber, which they fixed. So yeah, the new meta is always changing. So it seems like like snipers. Yeah, like I think I did see a decrease in shotgun usage, but I think that's because that map that we were on this week was so many hallways on the Founders Reef or whatever it's called, the one in the Reef, not the one that the public area, but the Crucible map Reef. So it's like a ton of hallways, and like you could use shotguns. There were some people shotgunning, but they weren't doing as good as like the sniper teams. So man, sniper teams, those are the. I think I'm just gonna like stop talking about Destiny now, but yeah, Destiny, playing it a lot and still making videos about it and streaming it every week. I'm actually playing it right now, just the game is idle, so I'll come back to it. Sparrow racing, I was gonna sparrow race all day and like stream it, but it's like, dude, at the end of the day, once you've seen a sparrow race, you've seen a sparrow race, and like playing it for 6 hours is not a conducive stream, because it's just me towards the end just like complaining about it, like, man, wouldn't it be great if there were more 2 maps, or insert all these complaints. So it's like, yeah, I'll just stop while I'm ahead, and what's there from like the day it came out, and I was like, oh, this is fun. Before I got burnt out on it from grinding SRL rep. Oh yeah, whatever. What's coming out next year? I don't think anything comes out in January that's new. February stuff comes out, and then January in general, I wanted to have like a game-a-thon where like I took my break from Destiny and I was just playing new stuff every day. That being said, Iron Banner completely effed that up to where it's gonna be happening next month and not December. So yeah, I mean, it's just that 1 week though. So that being said, after Iron Banner, I will be back on track to like playing new stuff every day, and then trying to like see, like as I'm playing new stuff, I'll like make a list of like what I want to come back to. That's like, oh man, this was fun. Let me come back and finish this and do a playthrough for it for my channel. Blah blah blah. That being said, I still have like Metal Gear Solid 5 that's not uploaded. Far Cry 4 still not uploaded. It's like I had to take my break from Destiny though. It's like I will totally like, that's like the #1 priority is like going back to everything that I've like put on the back burner, because it's a long list, and just like going down the list, knocking stuff out, uploading the videos, getting the playthroughs done, doing it, and then after I crank those out, there should be like, we'll see how long that takes, because it's probably gonna take a while, but I'm basically gonna like be playing Destiny only 1 day a week, so it's gonna like increase my productivity on the other stuff that's not Destiny, and then I can when I'm not playing Destiny, I'm playing other stuff, and then go with that. And the Final Fantasy 7 remake, or not, I'm sorry, well, remake is happening, but the PS4 version, yes, was streaming, so I am definitely doing that one of these months this year. I mean, next year. I could just start off next year with that, but I want to play new stuff and not just go back to the old tried and true. Because it's like I know once I start playing that game, it's just I love that game. So it's like, yeah, it's one of my favorites. And then Mass Effect Andromeda, if it doesn't get delayed, comes out next year. So that'd be a cool year to like start Final Fantasy 7 with Mass Effect Andromeda. But like I said, the Game-a-thon in January, I kind of want to do that idea of like just a game every day. I'll stream it and then, see how I feel about it, and then make a list of like, oh, well, this is gonna be played on stream until I finish it, and then be in the playlist. So that's happening. I'm also trying to think if I want like on my playlist for my streams, it's like, do I want to have them all there, or just like have a stream for each game, and like have each game have a playlist, or how am I gonna do that? So trying to figure that out, because before I was using Twitch, and it honestly I don't really like Twitch as much as YouTube. So now that it's like integrated better into my channel now with YouTube, I can just do that. So we'll see what happens. Let's see, videos I'm working on, changes to the channel, no real changes really, just the same old same old. That being said, there's like another, since it's like January, almost January, there's all these like ideas I always have like every year of like, oh man, I want to do this on my channel. And so like this year I wanted to make like a parody of like a series of videos that's like me trying to make my channel better, like using all these like YouTube guidelines and crap. And it's like, like you see, like there's all these videos like on like YouTube where it's like, oh, if you go to Creator Academy, blah blah blah, and like do this and do that, your channel will succeed and be awesome or something. And so what I wanted to do was like take all those and then like do them, or make videos of me doing them and then seeing if it works or if it doesn't work, and just being like, yeah man, I'm living the YouTube dream. And then like cut to my channel of like 1,000 subs or less than 1,000 subs, and like seeing how much it grows of like, all right, I've done all this stuff. How awesome is, or how much is my channel gonna grow? How much more awesome is things gonna be on my channel? Then just like be like, cut to like 1 week later, nothing's changed, but man, my channel's awesome. But yeah, no, I'm totally gonna do that just because it's like I see that every time I log in, I see it. It's like on the side of like, oh, you still need to do this on your channel, blah blah blah, and it's like, dude, if I do that, it's not just gonna like all fall into place of like, oh, living the dream. so much YouTube ad money coming in. Yeah, just kick back, relax, and I made it. Yeah, but that's totally something I want to do, because it's just it needs to be satirized. It's so silly, and just every time I look at it, it just looks ridiculous when I see those videos. So that's something. It's also the end of the year, which means Game of the Year awards, or Game of the Year awards, or whatever, stuff like that. I had, like, not last year, but the year before last year, I was making videos on those, so I want to go back to doing that, but I didn't play a lot of stuff this year. It's like I played a ton of Destiny and very little anything else. So if anything, those will come out like in February, because I need to play all the new stuff in January that I didn't play all year long, because I was playing this stupid game, or Destiny, all year long. And I definitely need to play through the Telltale games of Borderlands, Tales from the Borderlands, and the Game of Thrones game, because Life is Strange was awesome, but it's like I didn't play the the Genre Masters Telltale game to compare it. That being said, Life is Strange was good. I have a friend that thinks it's like the best game, like one of the best games like of the year, and I was like, it was good, dude, but it wasn't that awesome. I think you should like chill out on that, but whatever. Yeah, what else? Change to the channel, new videos, anything else. I guess lastly, it's in the description every video in Chat with Tekken, but if you're not checking it out, Aimless Podcast, every week podcast. We're going to take a break though, like after this week, and just come back whenever we come back in the next year. But we're always like on there talking about games every week, and check that out. And then I'm on Twitter tweeting stuff whenever I'm streaming, or whenever other stuff goes down, or it's like, tweeting stuff out. And then I'm streaming on YouTube now, not really so much on Twitch, so you don't really need to follow me on Twitch. But if like the YouTube streaming ever has like online issues and I have to like stream for a day or something on Twitch, I guess I'll go back or something and be using that until I can get back on YouTube. But that's pretty much it, I guess. I just made a unboxing video of Star Wars stuff, so that'll be up before this comes up because it's a shorter video and I made it before, so I'm gonna put it up before. But I think that is. Oh wait, actually one more thing is that I have a ton of videos on my PS4 as far as like share button, and I want to get them all off my hard drive. So I'm gonna start just uploading them and like start at the bottom, go to the top, and then work my way through. It's mostly Destiny stuff, but I'll probably make like a playlist of share button moments, Destiny. Oh, dude, I think I just thought of something. Like I need like a playlist of like share button moments because I don't have one yet, and then I use that all the time. So, but Destiny has like its own playlist because I play the game so much, and it has its like it has to be its own thing for Destiny, and everything else can be just combined. Uh, Arkham Knight, all the DLC is almost out. I probably will not buy it. Basically I've been avoiding talking about the game because I didn't want to give it any like word of mouth or anything because it was such a disappointment. Like it was a good game. It's just there's so many small things they did wrong and things I'm upset about. Like the game's not bad. It's just there's yeah. It's like the unnecessary like DLC and season pass and like the way they handled that. Such a mess. Just yeah, the like lack of quality in the DLC as well, but it's whatever, dude. Like I'm not gonna probably be putting up any more any videos from that game ever. So no more Arkham Knight. However, that being said, like all the other stuff, like Arkham City, Arkham Origins, Arkham Asylum. I want to go back and do Arkham Asylum. Actually, I don't think I ever did that as a playthrough or anything. So I might actually go back and like do like a commentary or a playthrough or something. So we'll see. I mean, that being said, I want to upgrade my computer so I can get like a HD60, the capture card in it, and then have that be happening. But if I do that, then I can't have a video card in it to play games. So it's like, but then at the same time, it's like, well, my computer's not really good enough to like capture game footage from PC games anyway. So time for a new computer maybe, but we'll see. Or just to upgrade my old crappy one, but it's yeah, it's always an issue with PCs, so we'll see what happens. But that's pretty much it, I think. Looking around. That's pretty much it. Star Wars comes out this week, so I'm pumped to see that. I might make a video with my thoughts on it if I'm just like super enthusiastic and I'm just like, man, I have nobody to talk about because I haven't seen it. I gotta make a video. That being said, I don't want to do that because like everybody's gonna make a video and it's just like, yeah. I'm going like way off course here. So never mind what I was gonna say about Star Wars. Whatever. That's in the video. So until you hear from me again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends, or not. That's cool too. And until you hear from me again, I'm now signing off. Where's the stop button?